Does it show I'm live?
What?
Does it show that I'm live?
Not as of right now. No. Are you sure it's public?
How do I make it public? I forgot.
Oh, it might show up eventually. There it goes. It's live.
Hey. Yo, YouTube, Medic227 here, and today we're testing out a new game. For those of you who don't know what this game is, it's a train sim world, CSX heavy haul.
Hold on, John, your game's not even showing up at all.
Really? Is it working now, Nick?
I don't know, but I'm typing.
Let me know when you're on the stream.
There. Still the same way.
Really?
John. Yep.
What about now? Maybe it was because
Negative. Still the same way.
Let me make it where it's
Nope, there it goes.
It worked now.
Now I'm seeing it. Mess up this. Though doing this. Trying to make it for Linux.
Only a new how to. Okay. Switch profile. Yo, YouTube, Medic227 here. And today we are trying a new game. For those of you who don't know what this is Train Sim World CSX Heavy Haul. Today we are taking a look at it and doing a few tutorials. Well, let me know what you guys think of this series, and maybe I'll continue it.
It froze Google Chrome.
Really, Nick?
Nick, how's the download coming over there? It's almost done.
Welcome to Train Sim World. We are delighted to offer you the position of railroad engineer on our Keystone subdivision. Your application was outstanding, and we are excited about what you will bring to the daily operations.
Okay, there we go. Now my chat's popped out, so now I'll be able to type without even hearing
and
your
will provide all required
voice
training
twice.
at our Cumberland facility.
Oh wow!
Hear your voice twice, right? The same thing.
Wow!
Okay, I want this. I want to start this up right here. I want to start this up right
Hand-eye
here.
coordination is
Or
critical
to
to
continue on
operating
doing.
locomotives on a railroad. Look down at the ground, up at the sky, left and right.
Look, I always have a fear I'm going to mess up the
There are many
server
things that are
files
not operated
for
from a
Linux.
locomotive cab, so you'll be on your feet for a fair portion of the time. Stretch your legs for a few seconds to get warmed up. That's the physical portion of your training complete. Head over and climb aboard a locomotive.
Which train do you want to see, Nick? The GP38, which is this one, or the SD40, which is this one?
Stream anymore.
What?
I said, I don't know, I'm not watching the stream, I have to pop out chat.
Oh. I think I'll do the GP38.
Open the cab door and proceed inside.
This is starting to be super slow because I have a down going on while I'm trying to find Linux.
Really?
To take control, you'll want the engineer's seat. Head over and sit down.
It's done. Nope, let's not watch it yet. We'll watch it later.
When
Yep.
sat in the engineer's seat of a locomotive, the driving heads-up display will appear in the bottom right corner. This HUD shows key information about
Come
the state of the
on, dumb.
locomotive while you are driving.
Stupid thing.
The dials on the right display brake system pressures. Along the bottom
Okay, so let's
are the
start off
direction,
by doing this.
throttle, and
Let's
brake
shake
type
this and
indicators.
move this over here.
Finally, the exclamation mark on the left is the safety warning indicator, known as the alerter. This will illuminate when something requires your attention and must be acknowledged. Safety always comes first on the
Okay,
railroad.
so now,
So to start with, we need to let those around us know this locomotive is operational. Begin by turning the forward headlights control to bright. There are three key controls to operating this locomotive: the reverser, brakes, and throttle. The reverser determines direction of travel.
We click around the
Put this
cow.
into forward. To the left is the auto brake, which applies brakes along the entire length of the train. Let's move this to
okay,
release.
so card tools.
And in case you guys are wondering, I'm not using the keyboard controls, I'm using the interactive
We're about to move.
controls.
So make 2 blasts of the horn to alert anyone around. Remember, safety first. Now add some power, but not too much. Too much power too soon can damage both the locomotive and the cars. Always start off nice and slowly. Increase the throttle lever by 1 notch. You're moving. Great work. To maintain a constant speed, move the throttle back to its idle position.
Okay, so that's there.
While driving, you may wish to view the train from the outside. You can do this by switching to one of the many external cameras. Have a play with moving the camera around while the train is coasting along. That concludes the basic engineer training on this locomotive. So let's bring it to a stop. Move the auto brake to initial reduction. As with applying power, too much brake pressure applied too quickly can be detrimental to the train and its cargo.
And that
Well
was
done. You're now all
was
set
the
to
first
explore Train Sim World.
tutorial.
To learn more about railroad operations, you can trigger tutorials as you explore, or they can be found in the main menu.
Let's see. Alright, so the second tutorial is yard switching. And in this tutorial. You guys will learn how to switch and cut cars to arrange trains. Let's get started.
So, you want to learn about yard
Yep.
switching? Let's take a look.
Click
Before
on
a
it.
train goes anywhere, crews arrange all the cars together. Meticulous planning goes into making sure the right cars
That
go
works
to
for
the
me.
right tracks
Guys,
to
go
make
ahead
up
and
the
step
right
out.
trains. This process is called switching. Climb aboard this locomotive and we'll get started.
Yeah, he's drunk.
Who's drunk?
Oh, we're watching live PD right now on Annie.
Oh, okay.
It's like a cop show, basically. Like,
Yeah, I've heard of it.
it could be funny sometimes how they do it,
Really?
how they handle stuff.
It's probably CK7 has watched it before, and I think Jeff Faviano and Polncat watch it, but I could be wrong.
I don't know.
Set the locomotive up and pull towards the cars ahead. Take it easy though. 5 miles an hour will do just fine.
See, typically I try to go 5 miles an hour, but I end up going like 6 to 10. But it still connects perfectly.
That's it. You got this. Now, haul them back beyond the switch in the track. Okay, the train is clear. Bring it to a stop. To put these cars with the others on the adjacent track, a switch in the track must be changed. Climb down from the locomotive and walk to the switch.
Probably because the same weather.
Move the lever so the rails align to the other direction. Excellent. We're all set. Climb back aboard and push the cars down the track, connecting them with the others already there. You're doing great. Keep it up. Now, to uncouple the locomotive from the cars, climb down and walk to the first freight car. First off, apply the brake wheel on the freight car so they are secured in place. Pull the cut lever to disconnect the locomotive from the cars. And that's all there is to it. This process is repeated until all the cars required are assembled on the same track. To finish, climb back aboard the locomotive and move it up the track so it is ready to assemble more cars.
And yes, there is a ladder here, but this is the only view you can get. Right, so that's the second tutorial. And apparently just clicked on the third one. Start going back to the menu.
Let's take a look at how to use the turntable. It'll come in useful around Cumberland Yard. There are two key components: the table, which must be locked in place to use, and the control cabin where the table is operated from. Take a seat inside the control cabin and we'll get started. On the left is a monitor to view the action outside. In the middle is the rotation control. And on the right is the table lock control. Let's activate the desk by turning the monitor on and unlocking the table. Now we want to rotate the table to point towards the nearby locomotive. Click and drag the rotation control to move the table in the direction you need. Let go of the rotation control as the desired track nears the left side of the monitor.
let me.
Nick, what did you do this time?
I'm trying to enter my password, but it's not letting me.
Oh, wow. On what? On Steam?
For my Linux.
Oh.
You're still doing live stream?
Yeah.
Okay. Nobody's saying anything in the chat, so I was wondering if you're still doing live stream or not.
As far as I know, I am.
I like to give a shout out.
I forgot how I did this yesterday.
Oh, this is pretty cool.
What?
I'm watching him, what he's doing on my virtual machine, and it's giving like pretty cool.
What? Cruz is on helping you right now?
Guess.
So he finally decided to come on. Finally.
Before we head over to the locomotive, be sure to
What?
lock the table again
He's
so that
on
the
this guy.
turntable is safe to drive onto.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's why he made me a moderator because he's nice and he trusts me.
Oh,
Because I've known Crudes, as I've said, since 0810 servers. It was a way outdated version of AG. That was the one that TG's State Police Pack was first released on. 0810 servers.
okay.
As you drive onto the turntable, take it very slowly so you don't overshoot. Going slowly also means that not much brake is required to stop. Once stopped, climb down from the locomotive and head back to the control cabin.
Hello. Hello.
locomotive ready to be turned, activate the monitor and unlock the table. Using the rotation control, turn the table and locomotive to the indicated track.
I just saw a Dodge Charger in the background of this police cruiser.
Really?
Yeah. They have them in whatever county this is in.
Huh.
Richland County is, Richland County in South
Lock the
Carolina.
turntable in place before
Has
you
my
leave,
sheriff cars.
then climb back aboard the locomotive and run it to the designated marker.
No, oh my god, let me tell you, it looks really nice.
I more than likely just screwed up this tutorial. And apparently I left my dislikes on. And left my engine running. Yeah, just failed that tutorial. So let's replay it.
Let's take a look at how to use the turntable. It'll come in useful around Cumberland
Check
Yard.
to see how long I've been streaming for that.
Well, I'm right in the middle of doing something.
Oh.
There are two key components.
I
The table, which
can't
must be
watch
locked
the
in
chat
place to
unless I
use,
pull it up on
and
my
the control
phone.
cabin where the table is operated from. Take a seat inside the control cabin and we'll get started.
I don't even think I can do it that way. Oh, wait, here we go. Second streaming third. 47 minutes.
On the left is a monitor to view the action outside. In the middle is the rotation control. And on the right is the table lock control. Let's activate the desk by turning the monitor on and unlocking the table. Now we want to rotate the table to point towards the nearby locomotive. Click and drag the rotation control to move the table in the direction you need. Let go of the rotation control as the
Gigi,
desired
nobody's
track
here.
nears the left side of the monitor.
Seriously? That one, the table. Man, they got really bright on my screen.
John, I'll go take a look at that for you. See how long you've been streaming for.
Thank you, Nick.
Can I do my thing?
What thing?
Am I allowed to advertise on the stream?
Yes.
Augusta School District will be hiring
I'll let
8 more drivers.
I'll let moderators advertise, but nobody else.
Augusta School District for RR will be hiring 8 more drivers. If you want to join, I'll put Discord link into the chat and in the description below.
Make sure you say it's for Rigs Abroad, so just in case.
I did.
Okay.
I said for RR.
Alright.
Rigs and Rods. $49 minutes, basically.
Alright.
Or 50 minutes.
Alright. So, almost an hour already. I'm thinking about doing
Almost, yes.
I'm thinking about doing like an hour, 10-minute, hour, 15-minute stream. Can you let me know when it's been an hour, 15 minutes?
No, I accidentally accepted a tab.
Seriously, Nick?
Well, you should have told me.
I told you.
Stream for 10 more minutes and code good.
It's on 4.
Before we head over to the locomotive, be sure to lock the table again so that the turntable is safe to drive onto.
Cause I'm too busy watching this person make my RWAR server.
Oh, crudes. 10-4.
I don't know where my phone went, so don't be starting with that either.
Let's go, Nick. You
I
lost
don't
your
know.
phone again. What is it with you and losing your phone? I swear, what am I gonna have to do with you? Turn the capital on. All the fires down. Excuse me, Mom. Okay, good to know. There's the heater controls. Fire switches.
As you drive onto the turntable, take it very slowly so you don't overshoot. Going slowly also means that not much brake is required to stop.
X555. Are we clear to roll onto the table?
One stop, climb down from the locomotive and head back to the control cabin. With the locomotive ready to be turned, activate the monitor and unlock the table. Using the rotation control, turn the table and locomotive to the indicated track. Lock the turntable in place before you leave, then climb back aboard the locomotive and run it to the designated marker.
Nick, I killed the train.
Oops.
I I turned the train off, and then
Forgot to turn it back on.
no, apparently I did something when I turned it on that killed it. Either either it was I tried driving the train while it was turned off, because I forgot I had it turned off, or I turned the engine on when I had the brake released, the the gear shift turned into drive, and the throttle turned up. So now I'm having to call the attendant because apparently I broke the train. And I have an error on my track as well. Hmm. Seems like it's not even getting any power. And I have this this PCS open light on. Let me check the fuse box. Hmm.
Oh, well.
Yeah, got my train running again.
Cool.
Come on, old Blue. Come on, old Blue. You can do this.
No, I can't.
Are you even watching my stream deck?
No.
Then how do you know whether old Blue can do it or not?
I don't know. I just felt like saying it.
Oh. Let's see. Iron. Free. Oh, I hear the radio. Come on, old Blue. Don't let me down now. Oh. Maybe that's why. See, I'm still trying to learn the controls of this thing. Brake is released. What?
Holy moly.
What?
A rollover.
A rollover?
Yeah.
Where?
On this TV show I'm watching.
Oh, okay. Freaks. Looks like my guy over here is sitting here about to fall asleep. What?
Ooh, oh my god, though.
What?
I really feel bad to be doing that.
What do you mean?
Being like somebody that's like rolled over like many times.
Damn. Blue. Nick, I'm pretty sure I just damaged this train beyond repair.
Uh-huh.
Alright guys, I'm gonna end the stream there. If you liked this series and want to see more,
Be sure to hit that like button.
yes, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Until next time.
See you guys later. Goodbye.
Bye.